Hey, this is Getting Real with Hillary, and once again, I can't find good lighting, so here you go. That's why it's called Getting Real. So, what am I talking about today? Well, I'm having a dream come true. I'm about to start recording a live show that's going to be distributed on 187 channels through the BBC. I don't even know what that means, but I'm going to be on iHeart and iTunes and all sorts of places that I I don't really know about. So it kind of happened. I called this guy who was in charge of the BBC, and the next thing you know, I'm sending him an email, and then all of a sudden I'm picking a time, and he's going to do the banner and get some stuff ready. And I'm just allowing it to happen. Now, I can allow it to happen. That does not mean that my brain does not go crazy. So the other night, I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm like, it's going to be an hour show. So I'm like, what if I have to go to the bathroom? What if I have to pee? What do I do? I can't stop it. And I'm sitting there for a half hour worrying about this. Okay, now, I know I cannot drink before it. I can go right before and right after. There's things I can do. But that's what my brain was worrying about. So I just, I can make a joke about it now. That night, it was kind of serious. In the middle of the night, you know how things look worse when it's dark out. So there was that. And then a friend of mine introduced me to a famous comedian. And I reached out to him and he was like, well, how popular is this show? And I said, it's new. I said, and everyone has to start out somewhere. And if you don't want to do it, I'll certainly understand. But you know what? I'm not going to lie and say, I didn't say that part, but it's new. I'm starting out. That's what someone said. Everyone has to start out somewhere. I think that was from one of the Harry Potter movies, that all magicians have to start out somewhere. So I'm starting. Then he said he would do it and he'll have his phone with him. And so I was all excited. And then the next day I looked at the email and I said, phone? But this is a live show, so I don't know if that's going to work. So then I had to be brave enough, shed my people-pleasing self, trying not to be high maintenance, and tell him, is there any way you would have access to a computer? Now, I haven't heard back from him yet. Part of me hopes he can't do it so I can work with someone that I'm not so nervous about for my first live show. But you know what? If he does it, I've just ordered his book. I'm going to read all about his life, and it's going to be a great show. And if he doesn't do it, I'll find someone else. But now that it's live, there's a whole bunch of other concerns. Before when I was recording it, I knew I could, delete whatever didn't work, but live is a whole nother story. So, but anyway, they're going to edit it. They're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just waiting to see what he's put together for me. But, with every step forward, it's like an expansion in my abilities, capabilities, what I've ever done before. And there are concerns, and that's okay. I can have them. I can keep going. I can grow into them. Just like when I published my book, all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, people are going to know about my life. Well, I grew into that in a couple of months, and now it's like, hey, if you judge me, you judge me. But, I did write it to inspire other people, and that's what this show is about. That's what the YouTube channel is about, is that all people are free to create lives they love. So if I can do this, if I can step into the unknown, what can you do? What is something you're afraid to do? What's something that you don't know how to do? What's something that you want to do? And, start talking about it. You can contact me through my website, gettingrealwithhillary.com. You can schedule a 15-minute consultation. We could talk through it. And just by getting it out of your mouth, magic happens. So I look forward to hearing from you, and have a great day, and I'll keep you posted. Thank you.